So we've probably all seen it. Dude with sign on Instagram. I think close to 8 million followers now. It is unreal what this account has shared and done just as a result of someone grabbing some cardboard and writing on it and sharing a sign. And I watched this account for a few months and just became really interested in like what they were going to post next, how they were leveraging it to try to create brand partnerships and such. I have no clue what they're doing, but I guarantee you they are pulling unbelievable bounce, like in the millions on just ads on their partnerships here. And for me, it's not the money that's interesting, it's how they're getting the ideas across. So I paid attention to this for a little while and I was like, you know what? I've got some cardboard, I had a bunch of equipment that was here for the studio that I bought. And so I drafted up a few. And these things did stupid well. Like, it is infuriating. It's infuriating. Like, it just really pisses me off just how good these posts do. It's clear that, like, I don't know where to start. And I 100% directly rip this off. I mention in every single post, or I try to remember to mention in every single post, that dude with ABA sign, that's the hashtag that I use, is the exact ripoff of the idea of dude with sign. You can see copy accounts all over the place. And when I first posted this stuff, it worked so well. It was infuriating because I've tried for years to create stuff that gets the engagement these do. Just for the simple fact of, like, there's really good resources and ideas that I've tried to share over time. Mostly the stuff with others that I try to get the same sort of engagement on, and it's hard. I can't figure it out yet. And so I paused for a while because just straight up copying is, I don't know, like, it's not fun. Like, a high engagement rate isn't worth the, like, low hanging fruit and just direct copy of somebody. It's like, how do you bring it in and make it, I don't know, work for the real vision, which is sharing fascinating insights and stuff about behavior analysis. These posts, granted, are different from the typical videos that I upload, but these posts perform anywhere from 85 to 95% better. That means my other content is in the 5% range compared to these. And talking out loud, there's a few reasons why. I mean, they're very simple. You read, you're able to see the sign and share it immediately. Like, it's got a lot of the things that just social media is really good for. Quick consumption times, low response effort, you know, as well as shareability. And if you can get something relatable that fits on that sign, especially to a niche audience, like, boom. So on one hand, I understand it, but can you solve the world's hardest behavioral problems by going through a sign? Because if that's what's getting traction and moving things, right? When it comes to people paying attention and clicking in and following, is that how you're gonna solve, I don't know, some of the most drastic social issues and that the world still continues to struggle with? Like, no, you're not. And there's this argument on, you know, that sort of content might funnel in people to pay attention to other stuff, and that's the strategy and I guess what keeps me sane. I'm thinking about this all the time, but damn, it's frustrating. Like, how do you create short and long form content that gets the same amount of attention and people paying attention to it? Like, you can go into the controversial route, which is just dangerous potentially. You can go into the clickbait route and you can start to, like, walk those lines of, I don't know, stuff that you see probably trending if you're here on YouTube, or you hop over there and look at what's trending right now. Like, the virality comes through controversy as well as just great ideas that are super relatable and borderline getting you to click in there just for the sake of whatever, views. It gets me thinking about the movie that we made that we released this April, This Way of Thinking. Like, that I feel like has far more great lessons, ideas, and things worth sharing. But it's not a sign. It's not easily consumable in this digital world where everything's just flying at us and we have a very limited amount of time to be able to pay attention and really consider paying a lot of attention towards things. As someone that's fascinated with behavior, this is so fascinating to me, that you can have something in a certain form that gets far different reactions from people, that moves culture, presumably, maybe just a small bit. So there's some things that I've been thinking about and struggling with, to be honest, trying to figure out how to line these sort of, I don't know, different things up, or even if it's worth, how do you line up a video and posts and kind of get them all to work together? Like, do I need to have a theme for the week that it kind of follows? Or I don't know, if you have ideas or if there's anything that I'm missing that you've thought of while listening to these ramblings, I'd love to know in the comments. Really trying to rethink, like, how do you make stuff work as well as those damn dude with AVA signs? Because figure that out. There's going to be some really good consequences that come from that.